I saw Star Wars before I was in the industry, and I was very impressed with it. I had an opportunity to meet Joe Johnston and Ralph McQuarrie in an office in Universal Studios, and called me later for a job that they were looking for an apprentice for, which is a matte painting position at ILM. I love Ralph because when I met him in LA, we exchanged information, and I went to his house, watched him paint. We'd have lunch, his partner Joan would make lunch, and I was privileged enough to be able to watch him and learn from him. I'd do my own work, and I would, at that point, bring it back to him on invitation, and he would critique it for me. So I learned a lot from Ralph. At the beginning, I would take a storyboard or a script page, sometimes do a small concept work, and reveal it to the director and get feedback before I'd start a big painting, matte painting. But the creativity part of it, it's always there, but it's within the parameters of other shots on each side of the cut that you're working within, so it has to match those other cuts. We would do a lot of tests. Our technique in the department was to present a dailies within the department. We'd all sit around, maybe 5, 6 people, and I would invite people to look at the work from each person for the day and criticize it and pick it apart, be brutal about it. Don't hold back, don't be caring about their feelings. And then say the good things too about it, you know, that they felt were good. So out of this process of critical analysis, I would decide, okay, let's go ahead and go with your suggestion over here and yours, and then what of maybe my own. And we improve the work that way. You can't have a thin skin and work in the film business. You've got to be able to be very humble, I guess, and adaptive, and listen to criticism and improve the work. Again, this goes back to the idea of not having your ego attached to the work. You know, it's not possessive. It's not your painting. It's part of a film. So the film is the highest priority, always. Yeah, I would say that probably is a failure as an image. I think there's some good things about this was a separate pane of glass. I think from a technical point of view, that's okay. There's something about the pink orange here that doesn't really work for me with the green. This one is okay. I think there are some problems down here that this goes into shadow on the edge, and so you create this, you know, contrast difference of value here that kind of brings your eye. It kind of breaks up the harmony of it. It could have been darker, maybe it would have helped, but overall, I think that worked out okay. So my favorite, though, is this one. Yeah. I think that that's really a nice shot. It's got the mood. And here's the thing that I remember about the first Star Wars, the double sun. And it's a repeat of the double sun. So it's kind of there's this hearkening back to Luke, you know, in that incredible shot when he was alone, you know, and the music and everything. It was a very powerful moment, you know. I just think it worked, but the problem that I saw in it was that they had a character, it caught like some little, I don't know, space rat or something, you know, like running across the sand with its tongue. So it created some action in the frame. But I thought it was pretty effective, except for around the line above and around the monster or the creature. It was kind of dark, kind of ringed. It looked a little bit separate from the rest of the painting. I think that could have been improved, but that overall, the mood of it was very good. The music was kind of fun, because it was introduction into Jabba's palace inside. I love that one.